Your body is mine. I have paid in full. I'm not owing your family nada. So whenever I want it, you have no right to say no. Kneel down. If there's no formula, because my husband is not your husband and I am not your wife. What I like. Hello all, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mabel. So if you're seeing me for the first time, now you know my name. Thank you for stopping by, and I want to thank you guys for the love. You know, the last video I posted, for those that cooperated, I want to thank you guys. You guys are so cool. All right, so today's video is not around travel or any country or anything culture, but it's about something that I find very important, because when I started out this channel, if you have been following me from the beginning, I started out with marriage, relationship, sex, hygiene videos, okay, which I actually love, but people did not seem interested. And I also really loved culture, lifestyle, places, people, food, and all of that. So I was giving that a trial and it did not work. And then now I am fully doing the other one, you know. But yeah, someone sent a message to me. In case you were thinking it is me, it is not me, okay? Someone sent a message to me, and I think that we should all assist, because that was how I started out. I used to say I do not know it all, but we can together not judge nobody, you know, come together, advice and stuff. That was exactly what we were doing before I changed, okay, because people did not seem interested, like I said. So I'm going to be reading out this message for all of you, and I'm going to put it right there for you to read. Hi Mabel, my name is, let's say, Ayo, for example. I love your channel so much. I really miss the sex, marriage and relationships videos you started out with, but nonetheless I still enjoy your current videos so much. I need your advice and advice from your followers or subscribers, but please keep my identity private. I am 29 years old and I have been married for 3 years. Hubby and I really enjoyed sex until our first baby came. My hormones got in the way for some time. I really couldn't have sex with him and all. I explained to him and begged him to please exercise some patience, which he did for just 3 weeks, after which he started raping me, telling me it's his right. He has turned into someone else. He covers my mouth with a pillow and does his business. Mabel, I am so broken, ashamed, and so hurt. I don't know who to talk to. Please help. Thanks in advance. Your loyal subscriber, Ayo. All right, this is it, and okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys, because I chatted with her, okay. We spoke for a long time, and she told me how, despite everything, she wants to remain married to this man. She told me how she loves this man and stuff. So yeah, some people will just want to leave the marriage and stuff, but she doesn't want to leave. So what do you think she should do? Raping your wife? I mean, I find this, I don't know about you, but I find this so crazy. I think it's crazy. If you're a man, can you explain to us what this means? So if your wife has a baby, then you're going to rape her, or you're going to wait, or you're going to go outside? I don't really understand it. I think it's so crazy. And one of the reasons why I'm talking about it is because this is not the first time I am hearing of such. As a matter of fact, I read about a woman one time that her husband was doing the same thing too. He was really all over her boobs and she was supposed to breastfeed her baby for 1 year, but because of the way the husband was disturbing her, she had to stop breastfeeding her baby at 5 months. But yet she couldn't still do it, and her husband started raping her. So what do you guys think? Because it's crazy. I don't know, she wants to remain there. I do not know how they started, but you know, this video is going to lead me into saying something about marriage that I think I should share with you guys, okay? So first off, this is not the time to blame nobody or insult anybody. This is a time, it's a very sensitive one, and I want to believe she's hoping and praying that I filmed this, which I am doing now, and I want to believe that she's going to read the comments. So I think that you should use your words to help someone's marriage, help heal someone's heart, and don't destroy her further. Do not make her feel like a fool. Do not insult the man. Try your best. Let us try and be very reasonable, okay? So well, I think that men should be educated. Actually, some men do not know this, but really, let me let you guys know. If your wife gets pregnant, the first 3 months, the first few weeks of the pregnancy, sex is not advised. And then after delivery, sex is really not advised because she has to heal. Her hormones are going to be all over the place. She's not going to understand her body. It's different for different people, okay? Some people, it takes long. Sometimes they're even depressed, postpartum depression. I'm sure you've heard about it. So sex is not what they are thinking about at that point in time. So as a man, you should understand that. I feel like we should educate people. We go for marriage counseling and stuff before we get married, and they really do not, sometimes they do not teach the major things. I think that you should know what you're going into before you sign up for it, before you get into marriage. Understand what you're going into. And from what she has said, her husband has this mentality that some African men have, that your body is mine. I have paid in full. I'm not owing your family nada. So whenever I want it, you have no right to say no. If you are that kind of man, can you please stop? Can you understand that we are all humans, and then sometimes it's really not so. I advised her to talk to her mom, because here in Africa, I know it's not really advised naturally or globally to involve a third party in your marriage, but it has gotten to that point. Here in Africa, sometimes if you're Christian, your pastor will tell you should have a marriage mentor, someone that has been in marriage for like 30-40 years. Tell them to mentor you, so apparently your husband is going to respect that person, your husband is going to fear that person. And then sometimes, like I said in one of my videos where I was talking about African men, I said that when you're getting married to an African man, you have to understand that you're getting married to his entire family. You're getting married to his father, his mother, his brothers. So when things get out of hand, it's not strange to call a family meeting. It's not strange to tell the family members, a few, like his parents, what is going on, so they can now caution their child. They can now caution their son, or you could tell your pastor. It just depends. You have to confide in someone that you trust and someone that you know that your husband totally respects. So I have given her my advice. This is just a little, okay? It's not about what I told her. We spoke at length. I told her stuff. I would like you guys to tell her something. She's definitely watching. She's definitely going to read. Okay, but I want to say something else about marriage. I'm not saying the person that sent this message jumped into marriage or she did not marry right. But there is something I always say about marriage. And a couple of times my friends are like, Mabel, the way you talk about marriage, it makes people think that you are not happily married. And it's so funny. I really do not care what anybody thinks because I do not owe anybody. I mean, if you see a happy woman, you're going to know. If you see a happily married person, naturally you should know. So I don't need to come here and say, oh, I'm happily married. Oh, my husband is, hey, nah, I'm not going to do that. If you're waiting for me to do that, I'm not going to do that. It's not about me, but really, I see things, I hear things. In short, that was why I started out this channel in the first place. People actually experience something else in their, they experience so much. I mean, I feel like marriage is the closest experience to heaven. You could experience heaven on earth, total peace of mind, bliss, happiness in your marriage. But marriage could also, that same marriage could also be the closest experience to hell. This is not about the person, remember. So I personally do not believe that marriage is for everybody. I just want you to know, in case you are really rushing or you're so eager to get married, just know that things happen. I mean, some men rape their wives, some men beat their wives, some women are not faithful. Lots of things happen in marriage. It's not something you want to jump into. Like I said, the person that sent this message did not jump into marriage. I spoke to her. I know how their relationship started and stuff. So it's not about her. It's about you. If you think that, oh, you must get married, I do not believe it's for everybody. If you tell me you want to get married, I keep asking you, why do you want to get married? And you're like, maybe, but you're married. You're asking me, no, I want to know why. Because people get married for different reasons. Oh, I'm a woman, I'm going to get to menopause, I want to start having babies. What if you get married and you are barren? And that's why you got married. And then, the kids don't come at the time you expected. Some people get married because they want financial freedom, because of course their husband is their bank. So, oh, I'm going to be rich if I marry a rich man. Some people get married because, oh, my younger sister is married, all my friends are married. I do not feel it's enough. Some people get married because they feel, oh, I'm in love with him. I still do not feel it's enough. Love is never enough to sustain a home. It's way beyond love. I'd rather you tell me, oh, I want to get married to this guy because I feel at peace with him. I feel so, there's something I just feel from within. Or our level of friendship is so strong, because friendship can keep that marriage more than even love. So love can destroy the home, because when you are in love with somebody too much, you start becoming jealous, you start becoming unreasonable, you start to think with your heart and not with your head. So what reason do you want to get married? It's a lot. It's not a joke. When the storm hits your home, can you guys stand? Some people are better off single. Some people are wishing they could be you that single girl that is trying to kill yourself about marriage. Some people are actually wishing that, oh, I wish I never did this. So you want to take your time, you want to pray about it, you want to search yourself, you want to, do the right thing. You could do all of that and still marry wrong. Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's never a formula to this. There's not even formula for marriage. That's why you will never hear me coming to tell you that, oh, serve your husband in a tray and kneel down. There is no formula, because my husband is not your husband and I am not your wife. What I like, there are some men that you're going to buy gifts for and they're going to love you. Some men, if you like, buy them a car. It's not what they're looking for. They want respect. They want you to talk to them with so much love. So it's different. I think that you should study your own partner. Study, understand their bodies, understand their body language, understand what they like. It's different for everybody. This topic just made me say this a little. Okay, I just want to say this to some people, because I understand how some people can get frustrated over marriage, and really, is it worth it? If you get married and you don't have babies yet, would that man stay with you? Would he hold your hands and still love you? Or is he going to impregnate somebody outside because you cannot give birth? If you get married to that rich man and he loses his job or something happens to his business, would you still stay with him? Think about it. So yeah, for the person that sent this message, I have told you what I want to tell you. We have spoken. I just decided to film this because you asked me to and you want to hear other opinions, but I want you to take it easy. I want you to know that you're going to be fine. I want you to know that, God loves you. You are the best. There's nobody like you. Okay? Since you want to forgive him, even if you have not forgiven him and you're trying to, it's one thing to forgive someone. It's one thing for the person to know that, oh, I have done wrong. Okay? I know how you feel. I know what we have discussed, and I hope and pray that somebody here is going to say something that is going to relate to what I have said to you. Somebody here is going to say something that is going to make you make the right decision. That's going to help you make the right decision. I know what you're going through. Please tackle it now. It's not a time to be ashamed. It's not a time to say, oh, I don't want my mommy to know because my mommy is going to hate my husband. It's not a time to cover up for him. People that cover up, they do not last. And you don't want to lose your life. It's going to get messy. It's going to get worse. Because getting raped in the first place and then now by your own husband, it's huge. So guys, let's get to the comments and let us make suggestions. Tell me what you think about this. Yeah, this is the end of this video. I just decided not to say too much because of course the video is going to be long. Once you sit down to talk 20 minutes, I mean the time just keeps going. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share my videos. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Just hit that button. I'm going to really appreciate it. I'm going to see you in my next video. Okay, bye.